Hello everyone, I'm Shadlon,
I'm Honch.
and today we'll be running you through ARMA 3. This is still in beta, and I have no idea, I've never played the game. So, Honch, can you run us through
Okay,
it?
so this is basically a military simulation game. It's not a game for the faint of heart. You've got lots of controls, lots of options, variety, etc. So, we'll be going through a very short introduction just to get acquainted with the controls, since it's very convoluted. Then we'll go through another scenario to actually implement what we have shown. So,
I see. So, let me get this straight. This is it is basically a war simulator, am I right?
that's right. So, a simulator set in the future, near future, and we're going to go through the scuba diving tutorial basically. So, difficulties on recruit. We're going to start it from the beginning.
Very well.
Let's start.
Okay. So, tell me a bit about ARMA history. I mean, I've never played the games. I've never played ARMA 2, ARMA 1. I mean, what's the game about? I mean, you know it's an army simulator, but what does it make it so good? Why is it so good?
Okay, so basically the developers, Bohemia Interactive, they're a Czech developer and they're very good at what they do. They're basically the really premier military simulation developers, and they've been developing games which are refined as they're released, basically. So the community is really active and it contributes as well. So Showcase Scuba. We're going to go through the controls. It's a new aspect of the game, scuba diving.
And since this is in beta, it will be released on 12th of September, right?
That's right. It will be fully released on Steam on the 12th of September.
Okay.
Etc.
I believe this game is only for PC, right? There's no.
That's right. It's a PC exclusive, given its huge resources. It needs modding community.
I see.
So
that makes sense.
it's in the fictitious Isle of Stratus in the middle of the Mediterranean. And here we are. So basically mouse movements.
I must say it does have stunning graphics.
It does have. They aren't even on full blown, eye candy yet. So press H to view the hints. And we'll go through the controls really quickly. So you start in first person mode, but you can quickly go to third person.
Okay.
You can zoom out if you want to, and you can even make it permanently zoomed out.
Okay.
To get a better view of your surroundings.
Okay, so are there any stances for it? I mean, can you lower your weapon?
Yes, so you have a crouch stance and a prone stance as with all other games.
Okay.
Now, this is a stance which is basically exclusive to ARMA. You can either move with your weapon lowered, as you can see in first person view, or you can leave it pointed towards you. So you sacrifice.
Away from you.
Yeah, you point right in front of you. So you can sacrifice speed to be a little more steady while walking.
Okay.
That's crouch, and that's prone.
Okay, so you said that the game is set in the near future. Are there any details on this? Is there a particular story, or is it just?
Well, in the demo, it really doesn't tell you. It's just a scenario on a fictitious island where you'll be given missions. So.
Okay. Okay, so why don't you have a look at a proper scenario and we can have a real proper sort of walk.
Okay, so we'll go through that shortly.
Okay, so here we have the menu for the various scenarios. So we've got infantry, scuba diving, vehicles. I mean, they're still in the beta, so it's just a short showcase, right?
That's right. So we're going to go through the infantry scenario to just really quickly skim through what the game can show us. So we're going to restart the mission.
There's quite a lot of walking, right?
There's quite a lot of walking. It's about 200. The actual game is 270 kilometers squared. This one is a little bit smaller. Okay, so really quickly.
So what have we got to do in this scenario?
We're going to. It's very simple. So the task is regroup with the point man, a member of your squad took point. Regroup with him and report in. Then we're going to assault the village. So far, it's very clear.
And what should we expect in after its release? I mean, will there be
the campaign will be implemented month after month. So once it is released, it won't have the whole campaign playable. So they'll be releasing the campaign in the following months after the release, just to keep the story going.
So basically, it's a live game.
That's right. It's constantly developing.
Okay, that's right.
So
well, that's good. I mean, I like games which are constantly being developed because they don't die off.
That's right, the community is really live. So start over here.
Looks like they're outflanking Bravo, over. Copy that, Private. Sit tight. We're almost there. Out. Papa Bear, this is Alpha.
So if you hold the Alt button, you can actually move your head without
Oh, I see. So
moving around yourself. So you
basically you can look around while you're running
That's
straight.
right. So for example, I want to keep my crosshair over there. I'm sure there's an enemy over there. I can look other ways just to make sure that people are
Okay.
not creeping up on me from other places.
That's handy.
Okay.
It gives you a real sense of reality. I mean,
Yes,
you can
right.
do it in real life. You don't always point a gun anywhere.
That's right.
I mean, here you don't even point a gun.
Okay, so here.
The rest of you covering fire.
Okay.
100 meters. Front.
So we'll switch it to full auto on the top right, as you can see.
Uh-huh. I see.
So that's a grenade launcher. That's single. That's full auto. So I have a target over there. Need to move in and fire.
Concentrate your fire down the valley. Move up.
So as you can see, sun glare is pretty intense.
Yeah, not only that, even the recoil is quite real. No?
Okay,
I
and
like how you can tilt the gun. I mean, it's,
yeah, yeah. You can lean in around corners.
Sorry guys, we're stretched thin out here. Papa Bear,
no, I'm not saying we've got a team over here.
Yes,
I mean, at the moment I can see that they're like artificial intelligence. They are AI, right?
That's true. That's right.
And they're following the orders of team leader.
That's right.
Okay, but I think I read or recall seeing you play somewhere that in Arma 2 you could point them around. Could you do
That's
that?
right. It's also a feature of this game. Squad leading is another feature of this game. Be it a bit difficult.
Okay, but is it in the game right now, or will it be?
Yeah,
sort
I
of
believe
introduced
so.
later on?
I believe it's in the game. There's a particular showcase in it as
Oh,
well.
I see. So it's not in this scenario, but it's in
No,
another
it's not in the
okay.
scenario, but it's in another showcase. So right now we're moving towards the village. You can pop up your objective screen. So that's ready. Now we're assaulting the village.
Okay.
75 meters. Front.
Okay, so here we're being engaged.
More targets.
Position fire. Machine gunner. 75 meters. To the right of us. Lightning. Engage that machine gunner. Right.
It's down.
I-
Carry. Engage that man.
Okay, it's
Northwest.
quite intense.
Target down.
I think I saw more over the ridge.
Yeah.
Hostiles down. Hostiles
This reminds me of America's Army.
It's
I mean,
way
well,
much more
Yeah, I mean,
complex than that game. But
Yeah, I can
yeah.
assume,
Borrow
but-
some elements of realism from that game.
changing bags.
not just the realism, even the thing that you don't just go up and run in the enemy space and you don't just die. I mean,
It's definitely not a run and gun game.
yeah.
It's more about tactics rather than shooting.
So basically, if you're a patient player, this is the game for you.
This is the game for you. And the rewards, I mean, it pays dividends when you finish a mission on harder difficulty.
Okay, let's go.
I see.
Move 75 meters. Front.
So there's even a difficulty settings.
Yes. Currently we're playing on Recruit, so it's basically the easiest setting.
Yeah, we're noobs.
Yeah, we're just getting acquainted to it.
So is this the village we have to
That's
go
right.
to?
So this is the village. We're going to regroup with another squad over here.
Okay.
Supposed to relieve them.
Hostiles.
So they're up there in the building.
I see.
So we got more bad guys.
Rifleman. 75 meters. Front. Man. 75 meters. Front.
Oh, that was a grenade.
Careful.
Scratch one.
Oh, it's another one.
Ooh.
Let's move out of here.
100 meters.
In
Front.
fact, I got hit, so I got disastrous. I can
Reload.
treat myself for the wounds I got.
You can treat your wounds. What
Yes.
was that?
If they're light wounds, you can treat yourself.
Ah,
And then down.
but if you
Engage that man.
so if someone
for
hits you and shoots you, can someone from your team help you?
Yes, so if it's a more serious wound, you have your medic who will come over there and he'll
Scratch one.
fix you right up. But for light wounds, you're just
I see.
winded, etc. You can just
So it's even more realistic than I thought, to be honest.
yes. In fact, if a minor hit can disrupt your aim completely.
All right, Alpha.
So
Looks like
you can also.
Big believe this. Papa Bear.
I took his weapon. Okay, so over here just
Alpha. Follow
exchanged our weapon with him, so we're going to get our weapon back. So press I to open the inventory.
So you
That's
can
my
even loot.
weapon. So
Sort of.
yeah, you can loot off weapons, rearm. So that's my weapon back. You can also take other stuff, which I really don't need currently.
So,
That's my gun back.
well, I won't go as far as saying it's got an RPG element, but I mean, there's a...
Yes, I think it actually has an RPG element, because every soldier has different decisions to make on his own, especially on multiplayer. This element.
Really?
really
So
can be-
it's like an RPG army simulator? That's-
Yes, you could say
that's
so.
nice.
It has a heavy focus on battle, of course.
As I said, I never played the game, so I really don't have no idea what this is about, so...
Mortar fire.
So currently we're being attacked by mortar fire.
Someone's gonna find them and take them out.
I have a feeling that someone is going to be me.
Area man, 100 meters right. Corporal Carey, you've just been volunteered.
There we go.
Got it, sir.
Are you Corporal Carey?
That's right. So
Charlie, Will assist with locating the spotters.
do I have another weapon? I just have.
That's a new task assigned for you?
Yeah, so I have this pistol. Now I'm going to eliminate the spotter. So I have to be careful now because all I have is this rifle, and when I exchanged weapons with the dead guy, I think I forgot to pick up my other ammunition. So I'm just
Scanning hill.
running on 27 bullets on
Oh.
top right. So I will do.
We're going hardcore.
It's just a couple of spotters, I think.
We got a badass over here. Over there, I think I saw something move. Oh, never mind, maybe it was a butterfly.
I'm going to move over the hills and wait for confirmation to see where the spotters are.
So your team is actually trying to spot the spotters at the moment.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
And the teamwork in this game is somewhat, it's really amazing.
Yes, it really focuses on teamwork. You can't just go on alone.
No, I mean, I wouldn't expect it, I mean, to obviously be without teamwork, but I mean, I'm really
It's
impressed.
very team oriented, especially online where everyone has a, every player has a mind of his own. They can communicate better. So it's better to see the game's features online rather than simulated. Okay, so they're located. And on the bottom right you can see the live feed. So those are the two. There are about 2 spotters, so 27 bullets should be enough.
So where are they?
So
On the map, so.
if you check the map, that's my position.
And they're over there.
That should be them.
Okay, so you can crawl up behind them, right?
That's the plan.
Okay.
So we'll see how well it's executed.
So you mentioned multiplayer. I mean, on the multiplayer, what are you expecting from it? I mean,
I think it will be the bulk of this game because multiplayer really brings the game to life. You won't have those AI bugs, you won't have bad decisions. Everyone will be able to think on his feet rather than await your command. So I think it will be much better suited for multiplayer.
I mean, provided that everyone sort of gets along with each other. I mean, you
course,
will always
of
get a
course.
team, for example, that will never follow orders. I mean,
Yes, but if you get a good team, dedicated people, dedicated gamers who are ready and willing to spend some time to coordinate better, it pays off.
well, then again, this isn't a game that you would buy. I mean, instead of Call of Duty.
No, it's
Battlefield.
it's definitely
I
a
mean,
completely different genre. Completely. Okay, so I have the mark over there. You can hear the soldiers breathing really heavily.
yeah.
So fatigue takes a toll on him. Even if I aim down the sight, the reticle is moving around quite a bit. So
Yeah.
let's have a short break. Or
So, still a question: have you got a knife?
no, you don't.
Oh, good.
Not in this game. So close quarters is not something for 2035. I think it's over and done with by that time.
Yeah, I would assume so as well.
So we're creeping up on them closer.
So sorry, guys, no teleporters by 2035.
Now, although you can
Yes.
use time compression, so you can.
Oh, you've got time compression as
Yes,
well.
you do. But I'm not going to use it right now since I'm very close.
I see.
So, over
Time
there.
compression, for those of you who do not know, is basically a fast forward of the game, so to speak. So you'd move faster and time would pass faster, but also, I mean, there's a risk
Okay,
when
so
using it.
it
Because
should be quite close.
there's
Okay, so there's the first
a
one.
shot. Oh,
And
Oh, that's one.
down. And that's the
and
other
that's
one.
another one. Oh,
And
that's
that's two
nice.
down.
Well done.
Okay.
Ammo?
Okay, spotted me. So we're not going to reload. However, we're going to see what we can take. So they have an assault rifle,
Okay.
but no ammo apparently. So we're going to hold on to my one.
Papa Bear to all squads.
Okay, so we need to retreat now.
I repeat, retreat immediately.
And
More inbound. Get out of
oh
there.
damn.
Okay, so I need,
Back to the forest. Papa Bear out.
so I need to get out of here. Going to switch to third person view. We're not going to be engaging anyone for a while, so might as well get a better view of our surroundings.
So here would be a good time to use time compression, for example. Can you show us?
Absolutely. So we need to walk about 600 meters in that direction. So we just
So this is time compression. So the
That's
game
right.
is just
so it's
going
moving
fast
at
forward.
4 times its normal pace. You can
Yeah.
select either 2 times or 4 times.
obviously there's a risk when using time compression, I would think, because if enemies sort of engage you at the moment,
That's
you
right.
wouldn't be fast enough to react to them.
That's
But
absolutely
that's a task
correct.
complete.
Okay, so that's the first
Oh,
one
that's
I
a mission
done.
completed. Okay, that's nice.
That went off without a hitch, I'd say.
For a change. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have. And off to the next one. I'm Shadlon,
I'm Honch.
and have a nice day.
Stay safe.